And we are following breaking news now at 3. I'm Tracy Hutchins. President Biden is expected to announce that the U.S. has helped secure a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hezbollah. Natalie Brand reports this is expected to halt the war in Lebanon.
The White House says it's in the final stages of securing a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon.
It will make a big difference in saving lives and livelihoods in Lebanon and in Israel.
A U.S. official tells CBS News the deal will be implemented immediately, but in phases, giving Israel 60 days permitted for the withdrawal of its forces. Israel and Lebanon must formally approve the agreement. Even as negotiations continued Tuesday, an Israeli airstrike hit a residential building in Beirut. Lebanon's health ministry says attacks have killed more than 3,500 people since fighting started and displaced more than 1 million. On the Israeli side, about 90 soldiers and nearly 50 civilians have been killed in the north and tens of thousands displaced.
The Biden administration hopes a ceasefire deal in Lebanon could provide momentum for ending the war between Israel and Hamas in Gaza.
By de-escalating tensions in the region, it can also help us to end the conflict in Gaza. In particular, Hamas will know that it can't count on other fronts opening up in the war.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the administration is in communication with the incoming Trump administration and hopes continuity leads to peace and security in the region. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.